ABC. One-shot technical as we have a timeout.
Well, they're influencing him to his right, but he gets back to his left, spins, beautiful left hand off the glass. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 10 third-quarter points here on the pick and roll to the mid-range pull-up. And then the split after the stagger pick and roll and the three-point play opportunity. And finally, the isolation. The beautiful spin and left-hand finish. That's just beautiful offensive work.
Let's check in with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, well, Thunder players heard all the noise coming into the season about the low expectations for this team, which is why Shai Gilgeous-Alexander posted a special rhyme on Instagram this week when they made the play-in tournament. I heard them hating. I didn't let it bother me. They thought I'd be on vacation getting ready for the lottery. You saw the rest. Shai said the meaning of that post was self-explanatory, that while expectations were low for the team.
Timeout. And the Pelicans crowd grows a bit quiet. Strong drive from Ingram. Sarge standing there, foot very close to being in the restricted area. The Thunder scored 39 points in the period, outscoring New Orleans 39-24.
AT&T NBA Play-In Tournament is presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
2 for Brandon Ingram. The 9th seed trying to live to play another day. Saturday, the official NBA playoffs begin on ESPN and ABC, 1 Eastern. Nets and Sixers, 3:30. Hawks and Celtics, 6 o'clock. Knicks and Cavs. And then 8:30 on ABC, the Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. What a correct opening day lineup. Meanwhile, these two teams hoping they'll be playing this weekend. They both need to win tonight, then win on Friday in Minnesota to get them into the first round against Denver. So another timeout called. Pelicans up 2, 3:12 to play here in the play-in. He's got 28 points. Both these teams throwing haymakers at each other. Back and forth we go. Pelicans will have the ball. Down 1 when we return. Willie Green will call timeout, and that will be their final timeout. Down 3 when we come back. We'll have our first timeout.
Well, this was pretty well defended by Giddey, but just better offense by Conley. Takes the bump, crosses over, and finishes over the bigger Josh Giddey.
We'll take a timeout. Early 4-point lead from Minnesota. The first period. 1 quarter complete here in Minnesota. Timberwolves a 1-point lead. Conley with 7 points.
Mike Conley, reliable, efficient, effective, and no weaknesses in his game at all. Knocks down the long ball.
NBA playoffs begin tomorrow. We'll have a quadruple header of game ones on ESPN, ABC, and the ESPN app. 1 Eastern, Nets and 76ers. Then it's the Hawks and Celtics, Knicks and Cavaliers. And then over at ABC at 8:30 Eastern, cap the day with the Warriors and the Kings from Sacramento. Best time of the year as the NBA playoffs underway. Meanwhile, the Thunder, interesting. Well, they're going to win the challenge, there's no doubt about it. for tonight's national TV schedule, brought to you by Panera Bread. TNT will have 3 game ones on Sunday. Miami survives. And they win tonight. They'll play in Milwaukee. Clippers and Suns from Phoenix. And the winner of this game in Denver, the last game. The opening weekend of the NBA playoffs ahead of us. Challenge successful. Not a surprise there. As it goes right off the foot, they missed the call. And here's the thing. It's an interesting challenge. You're not like taking points. It's just one possession early in the game. For Anthony Edwards and 15 for Karl Anthony Towns. The winner here tonight will face Denver.
What an outstanding read by Anthony Edwards. Frustrated the other night, makes the right adjustment by not trying to do too much. Dribble penetration, causes the defense to collapse, makes the right read. Good old-fashioned game of pool. 3-ball, corner pocket.
And suddenly it's back to 10.
Well, it starts with Lou Dort's pick and roll defense, the pursuit to knock it away, and then an unselfish play by Gilgeous-Alexander, who detonates Isaiah Joe.
Welcome back to the AT&T NBA play-in tournament here in Minneapolis. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. You lose, you go home. You win, you play Sunday in Denver. OKC trying to make a run, but the Timberwolves with an answer every single time. 3 quarters complete in Minnesota. T-Wolves by 17.
Mike Conley, extra effort, comes up with the steal, throws it ahead to Karl Anthony Towns. He recognizes his twin tower partner, and Gobert at the rim throws it up. Minnesota having a party, and the crowd loving it.
The AT&T NBA Play-In Tournament is presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
Back in Minnesota, Anthony Edwards has the fans partying like it's 1999. Flat out getting it done. Downhill attack. Pushing it with pace. Getting to his spot. Elevating using that athleticism. The backdoor, beautiful execution. Forcing turnovers and often turnovers. Making the Thunder pay the price. Steps in rhythm. Knocks down a 3. Spectacular performance all night long on both sides, offensively and defensively for Edwards.
He always plays with such a force and did a little bit of everything. A lot of joy in the faces of the Timberwolves. Wasn't that way all week. What an eventful week they have, but they're capping it off tonight with a magnificent performance, a great defensive effort, and some big-time plays from their big-time players. A dominant 111-86 lead right now, 5:11 remaining. Mark Daigneault has emptied his bench. 6 players in double figures. This is one of those great team efforts, as we said at the top. Well, the Minnesota Timberwolves only had 2 playoff appearances in the past 18 years. The last time they won back-to-back or made back-to-back playoff appearances was when they win 7 in a row with Kevin Garnett and that group, 2004. So it's been 19 years since they had back-to-back playoff appearances. That's going to